So the objective of this session is really to work around two topics. One is the SAP topic, and another one, which is coupled with the first one, of course, which is the cloud topic. I brought today two gentlemen that can express themselves around a cloud implementation. And I'm pleased to introduce Nacho. Nacho is the CIO of a company in Spain, which is called Befesa. Max, who lead the cloud strategy for SAP in France. So I think it's a good compromise, having somebody which have done an implementation of SAP in the cloud, and then getting a picture of what can be the cloud story for your company, either today or in the future. The goal is really for you to understand what the cloud in an SAP context is all about, and get the sense of what you have done in Spain.
Okay, I am the CIO of Befesa. It's a German-Spanish company that was part of a bigger business group called Abengoa in Spain. Abengoa is a multinational group. And what is Befesa now? Befesa is a company, we deliver services, environmental services to the industry. Three different business units. One is steel dust, they recycle steel dust. Second business unit is aluminum recycling. They recycling salt slags, aluminum scrap, and they also develop their own technology and sell it to the market. And the third business unit is Industrial Environmental Solutions. They provide services to oil and gas industry, industrial cleaning services also, and managing and recycling of industrial residues. I said that Befesa was part of a bigger company, and in that company there was an IT internal company that delivered all the IT services from the bottom to the top. That is desktop, computers, software, desktop software, mobile phones, telephony, infrastructure, communication services, up to business applications, SAP, CRM, and so on. That means that Befesa had not any asset or software or application, any ownership of anything related with IT, not even IT organization. I was charged with that mission of leading the construction of the IT for that new Befesa at that time. And it was signed a contract between the former company, that bigger company, and that IT company within the bigger company, and Befesa for the delivering of the services for 12 months. So we could still using the IT services work. And the project has another very strong restriction. One was the time, and the other one was that all of that has to be done without disruption to the business. You know, Befesa needs to keep on working. So after this 1 month, I just got to that conclusion. And I designed an IT strategy based on two pillars. One is outsourcing up to the maximum extent. Outsourcing, I will explain later. And cloud. Cloud at the highest level available. Cloud, because cloud is faster, allows us to deliver system faster, and I will show you how we did it with SAP, and reduce costs.
So it's very clear, you start from scratch, somebody is telling you you have 12 months to implement an environment that will be cost effective, run effective, the most practical aspect that you can find. And you decide to move on the cloud. So what's SAP context? Did you have SAP before?
Yes. Befesa, as I said, was part of that big company, and that company delivers one big SAP for all its companies. This source environment was Oracle with IX, 6 terabytes of database, 472 companies, around 26,000 users, so quite a big environment, and also an on-premise environment. The technical approach we select is obviously over the Fujitsu SAP Cloud. We select the SLO SAP process. This is a process that allows you to extract the data from a set of companies from a bigger SAP container and put it on a different production environment.
Your objective was really to have no infrastructure whatsoever in Befesa. You wanted to outsource 100%. Now, the cloud strategy was larger, as you said before, larger than SAP.
Yes.
So what has been let's say, the full scope? Why have you picked, let's say, the Fujitsu Cloud?
At Abengoa, the infrastructure was divided into two huge data centers, hundreds of square meters, some dozens of racks, full of servers. Our IT, our data center, is a rack, one, half empty. We need to use the current part of the rack, which is empty, for the SAP project. But afterwards, we have half rack, not more. And how we select cloud and why? I think it's clear. There was no other reasonable way to do it, and there were mainly, I could explain with 4 reasons. First is speed. Implementing on the cloud, SAP or whatever, we deliver all our system. We build up all our system in cloud. Second reason is cost. Cost reduction. We reduced the cost, the total IT cost for the company by 15% from 2013 to 2014. 15%. And for this year, 2015, we have reduced in an additional 8%. I say 4 reasons. So it's speed, cost, flexibility. I can deliver. I can. We can focus on the business. We can implement. We can go through new rollouts or new requirements without concerns about capacity, about system upgrades, and very, very important, and it's only at that level at the cloud. Performance and availability. And you miss that when you don't have it. We haven't had an outage since we are in the cloud. For reason is the structure. It's a very, very, I think it's a good benefit, but maybe the business perceives in a different way. This, it is possible to do all of that with a very, very reduced organization, okay? Which at the end means cost.
It's one thing to speak and to tell we want to do this, our strategy is to do that. Some raw figures, sorry for that, but just to prove that SAP is entering the cloud market, we are the fastest growing enterprise in the cloud. We run a lot of billion a year, but interesting, we today have more than 80 million cloud users in the world. It's not nothing, right? It's more than any others. And of course, we have many partners in our cloud ecosystem, including Fujitsu, but many others who are developing things to offer innovation in the cloud for our customer. This is the SAP portfolio. To make it simple, in the middle, in the center, as a basis of everything, there is our platform. So I speak about the platform as a service. Here it is. At SAP, we call this SAP HANA Cloud Platform. You may know that when someone from SAP says something, he should say HANA somewhere, and because HANA is everywhere, not yet in Germany, but it will come.
It will come.
Yeah,
I can tell.
sure, it should come. We have to think about this. So we have a platform, brand new platform, as many other competitors are doing, but of course, ours is better, because it comes with many, many, many things, including HANA. And on top of this HANA platform, as mentioned, we have built many software as a service to run business process for almost all the line of business, HR, finance, travel and procurement, this is quite interesting. We can manage any purchasing categories. If you want to purchase raw materials, it's not the same thing when you want to purchase travel, or if you want to purchase some commodities, or different user experience, different purchasing experience, and we can manage all these categories for all line of business, including sales, customers, commerce, and marketing. This is quite new. And we also have in developments, and some are already existing, some industry cloud, because we believe that depending on your industry, you don't have the same needs than the other when it comes to your core business. So we can also deliver cloud solution, industry specifics. We also have a private cloud offering, the HANA Enterprise Cloud, the private cloud that helps our customer running their SAP ERP in the cloud.